When you kill a game, when you get out of the no-win scenario posture, people are going to say you're cheating. People are going to say you're not doing something right. They might even say you're crazy. Something wrong with you. Because they don't understand that the Holy Spirit has changed you. Because they're operating in a broken system. You operate in a Christ-centered system. They can't even see it. Stop trying to convince people to understand where God has you.
Yes, Lord.
And be where God has you and operate in a godless system. And what's going to happen is that you ain't going to have to convince them. They're going to naturally come. Because when they start seeing how God is blessing you, when they start seeing how God is prospering you, they're going to want some of that. And that's why it's so important that you and I, when people say these negative things, you just give it to the Lord. Look at verse 12, John 5:12. They always try to bring you back. I was telling someone the other day, people always try to bring you back to where you used to be. That's an art. See, if they can get you back where they used to be, they got you in that game. And that's where they want you to do. They want you where you used to be so you can be centered in the game and they can win. Do you know that there are people in your life that know they can go to chapter 7, verse 6, paragraph 6, line 1, and mess with your mind? Because you gave them the book. You thought you were in love. You thought your world centered around them, not around Christ, and you gave them the whole book on you, and all they got to do, chapter 7, verse 6, mess with your mind. And people do that every day to you and me. Because we gave it to them. And then what happens is that when we allow them to bring us back into that broken system, look what I'm saying to you. When you allow them to bring you back into that broken system, chapter 5, verse 6, I can manipulate. When you're over here in the system that God has for you, a Christ-centered system, regardless of what they say or what they do, you say, I'm going to trust in the Lord. All things are possible through Jesus. You see how the reprogramming, the resimulation, there's nothing wrong with reprogramming. Like I told you earlier, both President Obama and Trump reprogrammed the system. Imagine that. We want to thank you for being with us today. If this message has been a blessing to you and your family, we encourage you to make a donation to keep this broadcast on air. You can make your donations by going to Bethesda ApostolicHouseOfPrayer.com on our secure website, or Givelify app, where you can make your donation to keep this broadcast on the air. Please remember, your tithes go to your local church, but your offerings can go to where you're being fed. And as we continue on our journey, remember this. 2 Corinthians 5 and 7 tells us that we walk by faith, not by sight.